Hello everyone and welcome in. Hope everyone is doing well. Positive healing vibes to all the subscribers, the viewers, the world out there. Today we are going to take a look at Aquarius's week ahead for April 19th through the 25th. In this message we are going to get an overview message with the Psychic Tarot. Then we will dive in a little bit deeper with a traditional tarot deck. And I'll also clarify, pull out some advice cards. And then at the end of every message, I pull a power thought card. So you're more than welcome to stay for that. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs in your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title resonating, there's most likely going to be something in the message. For information on how to book a personal reading, the energy cleanse kits that I offer, the drawing we do here every month for free personal readings, all below in the description box. So please kindly check there. And if you would like future messages, you like how I vibe, you like how I interpret the cards, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone is always welcome, and it does help set your intentions for future messages. So, Aquarius, let's see what we can see for you. Discontent and boredom. This is Four of Cups energy. Let's see. So we have discontent and boredom, emotional withdrawal. Waiting game. Okay, we're going to take firm foundation here. But these other cards that came out, material and spiritual prosperity, recognition and reward, chakra card, judgment, moving on. I do feel like there's something that you're moving forward from, something that you're moving away from here. The waiting game talks about the seeds that you've planted and just waiting for the fruit to be harvested. So waiting game is similar to the Two of Wands energy. And then firm foundation, this is similar to Four of Pentacles. So what I see here, Aquarius, is I feel like there's a situation that you've taken a step back from, that you've withdrawn from. Okay, I feel like this is a situation that's ran its course, is what I'm hearing. I'm just hearing ran its course. I feel like you're waiting. The waiting game, I feel like, is symbolizing waiting for yourself. Okay, waiting for yourself to heal, just waiting for the process of moving forward. Because let's face it, even when a relationship has ran its course, it's still difficult to move forward at times, especially if that person has been in our lives for a while. I do feel like there is a need to focus on balance. There's something more stable, something more solid that's coming into your future. And you're just waiting. You're just waiting for this. The World with the Ace of Swords. Talking about clarity. I feel like you have an understanding now of what it is that you've gone through, right? What you've been through and why is the feeling that I'm getting from that. Five of Cups in reverse. Exactly. There definitely was a situation in the past that caused a lot of sadness, a lot of heartache. I feel like it may have taken a while for you to move on from the situation, and something came in and brought in clarity on the situation, which in turn helped you to change the focus inward. Okay. Once you changed your perspective, that's when you started releasing all these negative emotions. I do feel like this is a slow and steady process. Slow and steady wins the race. I'm picking up a big relationship vibe here, but this could also be in career. And I feel like Aquarius, you're kind of sitting there waiting for the next move to be had, waiting for the next thing to come in. Okay. Don't let the waiting go in vain. Focus on self-discovery, the self-discovery process, accepting your perceived flaws, taming that inner beast, right? That's what the Strength card really depicts. Now, I don't feel like this is going to or has been an easy process. I feel like this is something that you've been releasing for a while, coming to terms with, rather. I feel like there's still some obstacles and challenges that you're going to face here. The worst is over, okay? But it's still, you know, processing some really heavy emotions here. Could very well be what you're waiting for. So let's clarify this Five of Cups and Nine of Swords both in reverse. I feel like you're moving forward, but it's not going to be until you have had this. The Strength card is coming out again, by the way. Acceptance. This is that acceptance card. This talks about acceptance, taming the inner beast. The beginning phases of the self-discovery process, really, it's really the part of the process where it's like information is coming in, or maybe you find out some information that's hard to hear that kind of opens your eyes, peels back the layers of a situation. Ultimately, you are headed in a positive direction, okay? But it's going to come from that acceptance piece here, okay? And letting go of this past situation fully. Get clarification on this Lovers card here. This is interesting. Are you moving toward a soulmate connection, Aquarius? Ooh, the Nine of Wands. So be cautious. Try not to have that wall too high. Okay, it is necessary for some boundaries, but don't be too stringent on what those boundaries are. Okay, try to be open, try to be flexible, especially if a person shows that they're trustworthy, that they can be trusted. Try to be open and be flexible with your boundaries within yourself, because it's a learning process. Every relationship's going to be different. Every partner and partnership's going to be different. Every person's going to have different expectations. Everyone's not going to be the same. There may be a point where you come to terms of may need to take a step back and focus on self for a while, and that's okay as well. Trust the process here for sure, okay? The Empress present tells me self-care, self-love, self-healing, nurturing yourself. This is also a card of creation. So there may be something that you are in the works of creating that's come into fruition very slowly with the Knight of Pentacles next to it. Let's get a few cards out here, Aquarius, for your advice for the week of April 19th through the 25th. Advice for Aquarius. So we have the Four of Swords with the Ace of Cups. This tells me focusing on healing, focusing on self-love, self-care. When I talk about self-love and self-care, this is the part of life that brings you happiness when you're alone. You know, what makes you happy when you're by yourself? Do you like to get your nails done? Do you like to get your hair done? Do you like to, maybe you just like to take a nap? Maybe you like to play video games. Whatever it is that you like to do by yourself, figuring out more hobbies, more habits, because in turn here, Aquarius, these habits, these little mundane, what we would think are mundane tasks, like playing video games or getting nails, hair, all that stuff done, maybe even cleaning for some people, or listening to loud music. Everybody's going to have their different hobbies or different little tasks that they like to do on their own that's going to bring them happiness. And what I feel like that does when we have all of these little tasks we like to do, the more tasks we know and have discovered within ourselves, the more tools we're going to have in our belt to help us moving forward. You know, when we have times like this where everyone's stuck in their house, people that have already been, you know, stuck in their house or whatever, they already have a whole bunch of little things around their house that they like to do. I feel like that's what you need to work on right now. You know, what are those tasks for you? Do you like to work out? Do you have like a little stair stepper or a treadmill? Maybe you like boxing. Do you have like a little boxing bag and a stand in your house? Something along those lines. Maybe you like computers, or maybe you like video games. Whatever it is that brings you happiness, do more of that. And that's when this soulmate, this twin flame connection is going to come in. I feel like there is also a need here, Aquarius, to trust your intuition. Let your intuition guide you. Let's get a soul journey card out. Whenever we're going through an ending, especially an ending of a relationship, there's this need to kind of take a look within. Because there's been changes, let's admit, there's been changes within ourselves because of this person that's come into our lives. So getting clear on what those tasks are going to help you moving forward. Okay, well, 3 cards came out. We will take all of them per usual. So the first card is friendship. Understanding that a friendship is in my life for a reason. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Ooh, beautiful. So, finding the courage to focus on what makes you happy and do more of that. There is some type of friendship, some type of partnership that's right around the corner, but I feel like right now the focus needs to be the person who this is resonating with needs to be on you. Give it a thumbs up, by the way, if this is resonating, if you have made it this far. But I do feel like that's what the cards are saying here. The focus needs to be turned back inward on self. So let's get a power thought card out here, Aquarius. I am going to do an extended version to this reading. In the extended, we'll take a look at where this is headed. What are the next steps moving forward from this? You know, what's the outcome going to be? We'll also pull out the Archangel guidance cards for the blessing. And we will pull out a soul truth card for the lesson for the week. If that is something you guys are interested in, you are more than welcome to join. Power thought card that's coming out for you, Aquarius. I open new doors to life. I rejoice in what I have, and I know that fresh new experiences are always ahead. I greet the new with open arms. I trust life to be wonderful. I open new doors to life. Beautiful, Aquarius, beautiful. So that is the message I have coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.